domesticated, so you don't really want them to have a wolf's diet. But the raw, you can give your dog big chunks of raw meat where he has to put it in his mouth. Like, I have clients who buy chicken parts and they get big chunks of beef and they get a couple of chicken feet, maybe a turkey neck. They'll whack off a hunk of liver and throw it in there. So the animal actually has to get it like a wolf would and get it into the back teeth, not using the front teeth, getting it into the back and really chomping down on it. I mean, this is, so then it starts producing more enzymes, digestive enzymes. This all works the way the body is supposed to work. It's the best way to do it. So the rougher you are at it, throw it down, give it to them, let them have it. They get the most out of it. And it's...
So from the average, and again, I have a good insight of the pet, I'm a pet owner myself, you know, with a really good observation of reality. So I think one of the things that people would be afraid of is choking. So like if they're chewing up, well, two things is they say, well, it's raw, so isn't that bad for them? And what about the bone? What do you say about that?
Okay, as long as the bone is not cooked, it's perfectly fine. It's not going to splinter. Again, like I explained, the femur bones, those will splinter. But a chicken bone we're talking about specifically now, it's a soft bone. It's very pliable. It's got all those great tendons attached to it. And so the dog will have no problem with it. Now, so when somebody says to me, raw chicken, hey, when I was a kid, I lived in the city. You know how many dogs I looked at eating food in the hot summer out of a garbage pail, flies and maggots on it, and that dog would be chomping down on that old meat that's sitting in there? They were perfectly happy. They didn't have a vet to take care of them. They were there every day for years, the same dumpster, eating the same crap out of it.
Yeah.
They have a different digestive tract. Their digestive enzymes and their stomach acid is so, it's like battery acid.
Different than us.
Much different than us. You know, then if you want to become technical, yeah, you know, you got to worry about parasites and stuff. But there are alternatives much simpler to, you know, to introduce to take care of parasites than would be harmful, such as feeding your dog kibble. I mean, like for us, we manufacture a product, they call it Frank's Ticked Off, because I'm ticked off about something every day. So they call it Frank's Ticked Off, and it was actually developed because of ticks and fleas, and so it's got a base of garlic.
Smells like garlic. I know that.
It's got a base of garlic. It's got brewer's yeast, and everybody says, "Oh, you can't give a dog yeast." Well, it's all dead. It's all dead anyway. The yeast cultures, and so a little bit of brewer's yeast, and then a couple of other additives that I can't divulge. And you know, I needed something that will transport all the stuff to the skin, so that this emanates through the skin, and it becomes a preventative. So while you're getting rid of ticks and fleas by accident with the same ingredients, I'm also, and I learned this after the product was made, I'm also protecting against internal parasites. Hooks, whips, tape.
Worms.
And so this one product covered, you know, a variety of issues.